Yeah, so along that way there is the top of the strip. I don't know if you can just see where the... No, you probably can't. And if you walk just along the top of the strip, turn left, you come to this little area. Again, restaurants and bars and what have you. And over there you can see is El Campanario. Lovely, lovely little craft markets in there on Thursday and Sunday. At the moment, obviously check the times and days before you come. But yeah, so that's a lovely little market walk through there. You can walk through. It's a little bit off the beaten track, this, so just making sure that I do tell you about it. But if you were sort of staying somewhere along here, then you've still got all this sort of stuff: the cherry tree, bar, food, and along there you've got a relatively new sports bar where those flags are, which we've heard good reviews about. So we might try that this week at some point. I don't know if they do hire, if they're doing the hire bikes here or not. But they're cool, aren't they? Right. Yeah, I don't know if they're doing the piercing and tattoos, but I don't know if you get a bike when you have a piercing. Clinica Medica. One thing I will say about all these areas, the Spanish resorts, they've always got loads of chemists, pharmacies, loads. You can tell them by usually by the flashing green cross. So yeah, that island you can see there, that lump behind that windmill, is Lobos. So, you know, if you went sort of down here, if I went down behind this building in front of me, you'd see that it turns to the left, and you'd see that you'd come back along to the strip. So, say that way there is out of town sort of thing. That's the way we came in on the coach, so that does go towards the airport. Obviously there's a lot in between here and the airport. We've just carried on walking up that road opposite El Campanario, and just bumped into this lovely little place. One side of the road you've got a massive building site going on, which makes this even more pretty and appreciated. This is artificial grass, as you probably already twigged, but and I wouldn't say it's a park, it's just an area, you know. Little waterfall over there, a couple of bridges. It looks like there's a bit of a park in the back there, so if you've got kids, they've got some swings and slides and stuff over there. It looks like there's a bit over there for even younger ones, but this is really nice, really pretty. How lovely. I mean, if you wanted to just come up here and sit down and do nothing, what a lovely little place. I mean, it's a tad of a walk from the strip, but when I say it's I mean, it's probably 15 minutes maybe, and it's just so peaceful and nice. When I say peaceful, of course you have got that building site opposite, however that won't be there forever. But yeah, lovely. Something else we found, didn't even know it was there. Yeah, still in this little sort of park, recreational area, whatever you want to call it. Just so nice. There's a few barbecue areas up here, so I'm assuming that, and actually there's 3, no pizzas. So So I'm assuming that you can come along and do your food, or they arranged or something, but really nice little area. So we're still in this little amenity centre. Climbing wall there, whatever that would be, whatever Spanish wall that would be. Basketball court, skateboard ramps, quite a big skateboard area actually. In fact, huge skateboard area. We've just walked past a little cafe, so you can go have yourself a cup of whatever, like a book shed, so you can grab a book and read. I mean, this is great. This is absolutely great. Hopefully it gets the use by the locals and what have you, but yeah. So we've walked up the top of this this little area now. That's the building site that's going on next door to it. And over there would be the main strip of Corralejo. Great views of the mountains here, look. Some of the mountains. You can see them over the back there. Great views. I mean, there's people down there meditating. That guy straight in front of you there, those machines are weights machines, so you can, you know, put different weights on or whatever you like. As I say, there's a climbing wall. There's just an area you can walk around and listen to the waterfall in. Yoga class going on down there, or yoga. People doing yoga. There's everything. I love this little area. Amazing. Little park over there. Incredible. And then at the top here, you know, maybe, hopefully this place gets a lot of use, because it, you know, a lot of places like this are undervalued, but this is great. This is absolutely great. And look at the views. You're looking out there, that's the Isle of Lobos. Over there, you can see. And over that way, what you can see in the distance there is Lanzarote. So fantastic views, fantastic. There we're looking down on the climbing wall and the skateboard park and that sort of area. Wow, I am really impressed with this, really impressed. Just in case you were going to follow this walk, we've come down from that sort of recreational area, straight across the road by the windmill there and the statue, and come into the side entrance of El Campanario. And yeah, we're just going to have a little walk through the market. Loads of different stalls here. Obviously they haven't been open long, so it's still quite quiet. You can see how they sort of wind around all of the offshoots. And that's the entrance you'd come in up there if you came on off the main road, just around the corner. again, as you'd expect, you can do everything here. Have a coffee, have a beer, sit down, walk around the market a bit more, walk around the market a bit more, do some buy-in. And that's the bottom entrance down there. So probably 100 or so stalls. Twice a week, check for dates and times, because they may change. Obviously that's all wrapped around some of the bigger outlets. But yeah, lovely. So just come down here now, and this is the rock with a little bit of information on it. It's got the north part of the island on it, Corralejo at the top there. Tells you a little bit about what's where, what roads are what roads, you know, lighthouses and that sort of stuff. That way there will take you around, that kind of wraps around Corralejo, so it comes out I think at the top of the strip, or not far from there anyway. So as you're walking around in the way that you're looking now, you'd see sort of a little bit of development on the right hand side, but not much, and the left hand side would pretty much be developed the whole way. Sea looks lush, look at that. Behind this rock is Lanzarote, which I'll show you in a sec, but when I go out from behind this rock, it will be very windy. That over there is Lobos. There is Lanzarote. One of the ferries going backwards and forwards that does the trip 2 or 3 times a day. That way is to the harbour, which is the way I'm going to walk. It's probably half a mile or even less, but if you carried on through from the harbour, this is where you'd come. All great underfoot, tarmacked, pavement slabs, all that sort of stuff. So easy walking. So that's where we've just walked from, that direction there. As you can see in the background, Lanzarote and Isla de Lobos. So we're right by the harbour now, or the port, whatever it is, which I would imagine back in the day was the bottom of town. That was it. But as you can see, due to its popularity, I guess, lots of new places have sprung up in that direction. So if you can imagine, this was the bottom of the old town, or this was the end of the old town, and that's where we are. So I believe there's a tourist information place over here somewhere, so we're going to try and find that and have a little walk right away out there. So we're just walking out here. That's the harbour. Lovely little view of the town there and the way that it sweeps around. It's a nice little cove and the mountains in the background. And there's your boats that take you to your little ferries that take you to Isla de Lobos, and also Lanzarote is where they go to. So this is where you'd come if you'd book one of those tickets, one of those trips to either of those islands, Lobos or Lanzarote. Worth a little walk out here, definitely, because it's all easy underfoot, it's all tarmacked and stuff, mainly tarmacked, and you get a different aspect of the town really. And obviously looking at that little ferry there is packed. Don't know if you can see all the people on it. It's rammed. So yeah, just a few little bits and pieces that are kind of off the beaten track that you wouldn't necessarily go to if you did stick to the new town, old town type areas. This is the harbour, which I think probably was the bottom of the old town years and years ago. But yeah, so this is our part of a series of videos we've done on Corralejo. So give us a like and have a little look at our other videos, and we'll see you in the next one. Cheers.